it's Ronnie. It's like 9:10 in the evening. I just got back from having a Lincoln. I went to Pizza Hut. And I can't make this up. It's been a really weird, freaky day, but things have been working all right. I worked on the boat because I'm waiting on parts on the Intrepid. That's stands up there for a starter. I had time to work on the boat. Okay, let's start from where I started. I got the boat, hooked it to pickup, put it up here, worked on the balance and stuff, and made my cover. You like that? Horse feed, cattle feed, plastic tub cover, because I don't want moisture all over the engine sitting out at night, because it gets so damp here at night. It gets all wet, and that messes stuff up. This will keep it off of most of it. Even though it's a boat, it'll be inside in the winter, but I don't need all that moisture condensing, so this is black. It will draw the condensation and dry very quickly. And I made that real quick. And I extended the handle out, moved the balance back to the front point that I had drilled from here to here. I only had 7 pounds. With all that weight, I had 8 pounds on it, where you can see where it ate my paint away of the steel chunks I told you I used. 8 pounds. Okay, I'm back to about 12 pounds because I have an 11-pound battery right here. Otherwise, without a battery, it was over 12 pounds. But yeah, but I got it out on the water. I got that all balanced, extend everything out, tune the carburetor a little more. It's working great. I got it where it tracks right down the wake, where that propeller and this big giant shaft hits right in the wake exactly where I want it, but it still wants to kick out of the water a little bit. I got 12 pounds on this right down here now, and I'm not going to be running wide open, but see, here's a kicker. These propellers and stuff for these longtails are made to run 3,600 RPM, and I'm running 4,000 because my motor runs that fast. And I'm backing it off. I ain't even hit the governor yet. It'll run 4,600. It's floating. There's so much push of the propeller at that extra 400 RPMs. It's pushing the boat fast enough, and it's not the propeller doing it, it's floating the tube. It's hydroplaning the tube and pulling it out. I got a system. But I got this baby tracking perfect. Every scumbag, there's like 8 of them on the water, north part of Lee. I'm waiting for them to leave. It was windy because there's nobody there, but there's no speed limit signed or anything. But scumbags with cell phones, supposedly, the city slickers that come out here to fish. And then I got scum with kayaks. I finally, after waiting an hour and a half, I'm putting this baby in the water. But they had noticed it, and they were so curious. Nobody bitched at me, and I kind of putted by them and said, I'm just testing, and I'll be out of here in 20, 30 minutes. I'm just testing, and I'll try to not rock your boat. Big boats, little kayak tied to trees. The wind was blowing 20 miles an hour, okay? I didn't have time to make a video. I goofed up. Oh, I got this baby. I started with that bigger 8 3/4 weedless, which is basically like a 9.5. Right? Oh, it's got kick, it's got punch for a long speed, but I moved it. I said I transferred with even all that steel I put on last weekend or whenever I was out there last. I only had 8 pounds of down force right down here, and I went and put it back. Because when I was first tested, I didn't know exactly how things were going to work, and it was at 12 pounds, or about 14, but I didn't have the battery on the front. I got ideas. I'm at 12 pounds. I went to the 8-inch prop that's ground down a little bit, but I ran the bigger one first. It is so close, but at 3,000 RPMs, cruising speed, 3,600, planes out just fine. But if I put the screws to it where my motor wants to go at just 4,000 RPMs, and the motor will run 4,500 to 600 before it hits the governor, because I just broke it in that way, and that's where it wants to run. It likes how I take care of it and how I broke it in, and it's cool. But that's overspeeding these props, okay? The pitch on them and the weight, and at 3,600 RPM, this thing sits in the water perfect. Don't have to fight nothing. The big, giant other prop, well, it's in the, in case it would get damp, in the toolbox. It's got a lot longer ears and it's weedless, and it's a bigger prop yet. It stays in the water until about 3,200 RPMs or 3,400 RPMs, and then it'll just start to come out, and it would do this. Well, I got it all lined up where it ain't jumping out and doing this, and it's not flying out of the water, but it's just coming up and floating and hydroplaning on top where it's only half propping. This part is actually running out of that dead center of the wake. From about here is out of the water. And that's uber high-speed hydroplane boat props are supposed to do that. I need this under the water up to here. I'm not going to add any more weight to it. I'm going to make little ears, like my finner, a little bigger than my finner right here, and make a little hydrofoil on each side, just a trim tab that sticks out to I can angle to hold it. It's just from me over RPM and when I want to, and just twisting the hell out of it. But it loves it. I got it back down to 4,000 from 4,600. It loves running at 4,600. No valve float, no nothing. But I'm not going to back it down where it runs at 36. I'm going to run at least 38. And at 35, 34, 35 is fine now. And then it just comes out, but it doesn't kick out of the water and go, ooh, ooh, and just circle around in a real tight. It just runs with half the prop out. And then if I reef on the handle up here a little bit and force it down 4 inches, wow, does it take off again, even with this regular prop. So I'm going to engineer some little tiny trim tabs. I don't want any more weight, because when I'm cruising at idle speed or, 2,400 RPMs, it's burying really deep in the water. But I got deep water. But when I want it to run as shallow as possible, right? I don't want it uber deep, but I don't want it to kick out. I want it in that perfect spot where the prop's getting the most punch out of that wake. If I bury it under the wake and go a foot down, wow, does this baby rip. But it's made for shallow water, and it's not losing much. Even when I'm half propping it, when it was half propping, only this part going in the water, and this is flowing water, but it's not even in the water hardly at all, except maybe this much. This is all sticking out. I was probably losing 4 miles an hour. But I want to be able to keep this size of prop under the water this far. My hand's at the top of the water in the wake, and that far, and be able to hold it. And even then, if I put little ear trim tab things like fins like an airplane wing but small, even when I'm idling, it will hold it up instead of sinking an extra foot. Get it? Okay, I'm so close. I'm so close. The balance and stuff is correct now. I could put more weight back here, but then on low speed, it's going to be hanging in the water too deep. And I'm going to be running low to medium to 2/3 speed 99% of the time, but if I need to go wide open and rip them, we're going to do it, and I don't want it kicking out. I got to engineer the pieces and make it. I got it. I know, okay? I know what that's going on. Otherwise, it's great. Yeah, in my little plastic tub I cut up, keep the moisture off. But now, after I got done doing that, it was dark when I got home from testing, and the dudes out there were cool. I made them, I rocked their boats, but I tried to stay away from as much as possible. But I said, oh, this thing is Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, okay, but then I got home and I'm like, I don't feel like cooking. It just got dark. I don't know if it was like 6:45. So I went, I don't feel like cooking. And you take a shower and everything yet, watch Sunday Night Football maybe in between. I will just get a hold of Pizza Hut 12 miles away at Madison, and they had a special for like a $10 pizza, a large 3-topping pizza. So I said, okay, so I did that, just all on my app, and I jumped in Lincoln because it's, I ain't unhooking the boat. It's staying there till I do the other tweaking, unless I need to pick up if something else explodes. Okay, so I did that, go to Madison, drive 12 miles. There's a mini mart on the corner of the 4-lane at Madison where the highway goes through that I take. Major drag. It's like a truck stop, but it don't have diesel pumps. But as truck parking, it was 8:02. They were closed. I wanted to get a 6-pack of beer. I didn't have any beer. I wanted to have a beer with my pizza, right? They were closed down. The grocery store in town is supposedly open till 9 on Sundays, so I cruised down that way. They're locked down too at 8:05. Nobody, I'll shut down. Well, the bar on Main Street, one of them was open, had an open sign. There was one vehicle there. But there's another mini mart, personal owned mini mart on the other side of town, which is about 9-10 blocks, through town to the other side. I said, I'll go check, see if they're, oh yeah, they're open. There's like 8 cars waiting in line for fuel because the only place open in town. So that's where I'm going to go from now on. But not to make another story, but this is really, so I got my fuel on the other end of town. I didn't need fuel. I got my 6-pack of Tall Boys. That was it. And we had a nice chit chat because I knew one or two of the people that worked there because I've been in and out there before, but usually I work my side of Madison, not the other side, because I come from this side. And, but I'm going to go through town and do business with them from now on. They were cool. And then I drive back through after I got my 6-pack of Tall Boys, come up to Pizza Hut my way, like coming home this way. Come to Pizza Hut, and I said I'd pay them cash, And I got to the pickup window. They had my pizza done. It said 19 minutes. It was like 27 minutes. But then here's the kicker. Oh, they're still warm. See that? That's another one. But they're supposed to be large. That's not a large pizza box. So something... Yeah, that's not a large. That's a medium. But it was supposed to be large 3-topping pizzas. But somebody goofed. Apparently they might have been out a large crust, hand-tossed. So they made 2 mediums for me. And I said, I paid for one. She goes, well, they made you 2. I said, yeah, it was supposed to be a large 3-topping. Well, that's just a medium. So we made you 2. You want the other one? You're going to charge me for it? No. They kind of goofed up, so it's free. I said, okay. And I gave her a nice tip already that she took out. She goes, oh, he just dropped off another one because it's not a large. It's supposed to be a large. So we gave you 2 medium. Okay. And I told the chick, she's cool shit. Younger one. I don't know, Asian, African... But American speaks English perfect. It don't matter. Just, no, she's really cute. And, I cross her path every once in a while when I come in there. And the manager of the Pizza Hut's awesome as hell, too. But no, they gave me 2 mediums. She goes, well, you want it? It's yours for free. Because, it was supposed to be a large and it's medium. I said, yeah, I'll take it because it's not a large. Okay, here, help yourself because somebody messed up somewhere. We're out of something. So, okay. So, yeah, there you go. I got my 6-pack of Tall Boys and my warm pizza. And there's a junk starter out of the Intrepid. There's the size of my foot. There's the size of a starter that runs that V6 Intrepid to start it. But it's dual gear reduction with permanent magnets. Yeah, and this one's a reman that, I was right, there's a receipt for it. 1 year warranty from Square Tire. My mama paid $170 for that fucking starter and $150 to put it in. And that's some bitch, I know, but it sat 6 years, but it's fried, peyote. I said I got a new battery after Menards, but now I'm waiting on one of these. But an aftermarket Chinesium made that makes them for Porsches, everything, that are very high quality. But your warranty, just like most of this junk, $54. I got the receipts. Lifetime warranty on this. Guess what? This name is Tough One from Square Tire. Where they picked it up, I don't know. But they had on it, yeah, this company doesn't even exist if I want to take it and try to turn it into warranty. And it's just free, man. It's not even new. Junk. So I'm waiting on a starter. It's coming from California. It's supposed to be here by Friday. So good luck. So I can't do anything to the Intrepid out there until I get it started at work, because it's draining all the voltage down and shutting the computer off. So nothing will run. It's just safety. Yeah, I can get into it, but don't worry about it. Yeah, it's taking all the juice away. Junk. Yeah, and it was real fun to get to this and get it in and out. I got it out. Took me, without jacking, just to get it out after I had it all jacked up and everything. 3 bolts and 1 battery wire connector and a little pull connector. Took me 2.5 hours. Now I got it out. I know how to put it back in. What? Yeah. They said nightmares. I said this Intrepid Dodge stuff is just nightmare city. No way to check the fuel pressure unless you take half the engine apart. Yeah, except you can check it at the frickin' tank. But when it comes out, but you can't check it up at the fuel rail, because, yeah, it's $60 for an adapter. And, we're going to try it. I want to get it going, but I said I'm not spending over $400 or $500. So, yeah, there you go. But, yeah, it's working. I got parts, and I got stuff taken out and torn apart, and I got 2 medium pizzas instead of a large, and I got my beer. And I got some friendly customer service that was open during farm harvest season while they're still out combining, and they were starting to shut down on beans because they're getting too tough because it was starting to get damp around 7:30, 8 o'clock once the sun went down. There's still dudes doing some corn, but that one little mini mart, I can't even think of the name of it, was still open. Yeah. And I said, you open till 9? Yeah, we'll be open till 10. Yeah, we're waiting for the farmers. They're cool. They'll be in. They said, we know. The other one's 8 o'clock. Screw you. Traffic off the highway stops. We don't care about the local farmers or anybody. Piss off pretty much. But yeah, there you go. I got 2 mediums instead of a large, and I did get my beer. And I got that boat. I got it so close. I did a little adjusting on the carburetor again. I'm going to make my little ears, because I don't want to go any deeper when I'm going slower, but I don't want to kick out. I'm an engineering freak. It's like a mini airplane wing. Just, it'll work. Believe you me, I know more than people ever realize. It'll work. It's just gonna, instead of throwing more weight toward the back, I said, then if I'm shallow water, it's just going to be dragging. I want it to hang right where I want it to hang. Cool breeze. Love you. Peace. Love. Have a heart. Have a heart. Be kind to everyone. If they suck, they hate you. They're evil to you. They don't love. They just hate. Bunny fingers, -1. The bunny ears, -1, right? Throw them away. Throw them away. Never give up on what you designed, what ain't bending around. I said, I've been putting time in it when I got it. Oh, it's just so cool. And, Corinne. Yeah, hi. How's it going? Friend Corinne said, yeah, I don't know if she's seen my videos or not, but she's a cool lady. I think she's she's very different like me, but she's cool shit. far away, other side of the, wherever. But no, she's neat. We've just been chit-chatting, just little messages here and there. We see, I don't even know if we see eye to eye, but we feel energy to energy. That's what's cool. Alright, so yeah, Corinne, there you go. I'll make a video of when I got out in the water testing again. I'll get the little ears going and so. Yeah. Alright, and y'all, there you go. Don't give up. I had scumbags around. Not one of them around here got in their cell phone. I was rocking their boats, but I asked them and talked to them and tried to stay away from. I had, this baby, when you're running 23 mile an hour, puts out a 2.5, 3 foot wake. No, I didn't care. Awesome. They were all cool. They were all cool as hell. Nobody called and tried to bust me. I said, there's no speed limit signs, and explained to them it's part of the creek and not the reservoir. The reservoir is separate. Water. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, okay. Yeah, as long as you don't bother us. Yeah, they just got a kick out of watching it. Nobody around here has seen nothing like this before. All right, love you. Mwah. Peace, love. I gotta go eat my pizza, drink a beer, watch Sunday night football, take a shower, and go to bed. I gotta go to work again in the morning. Early, and go. But be you. Just be you, and if people bother you, get rid of them. Be who you are. Don't lie to anybody about who you are. Just show who you are, be who you are, don't hurt anyone, and it'll all come out sooner or later. But yeah, my energy around me has been really weird for the last couple weeks. Has nothing to do with Mercury retrograde, blah, blah, crap. It's just been off, and it's coming around again, slow but sure. There you go. Follow your own intuition that you feel inside. If you don't have to get something done immediately, and you just don't feel right, move away from it for a day or two. I had to. The car, they made me, because I ain't got the parts, and had to order them. And then the boat hadn't been feeling right, but I was busy with the car. And it's all coming out. Oh, I am so close. It's so cool. All right, love you. Mwah. Be you. I will be back. If God's and the angels let me be back tomorrow, I will see you later. I will make another video. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Take care. Love y'all. Be you. Don't take no shit. If they're evil, just throw them away. You know what I'm talking. All right, take care. I'm not telling you what to do, but you know what you need to do. God bless y'all. Thank you. I will be back. Ciao.